Yay, people. Let's catch up. Alright. Yay, people. Right, now I've only got an hour before I want to get ready for the other thing. So... Hang on a sec, why have I got an extra branch there? Why did I not get rid of that? Oh. Oh, that's better. Thank me for the host. I will thank you for the host, Total Random Stuff. Is this also your way of pointing out that you're streaming? Well done. Alright. I should actually find out which ones of you do actually stream. Hello, Whiteland. Well, well, well. Look who! It's been a while. Whiteland, what are you up to these days? Right. Right, this doesn't build, if I recall. I'm just going to go and get a drink and I'll be back. Hello. And I love it. So what we've determined is that Whiteland is a bad man. When was the last time you were on stream? The game's starting to look a bit different now. I don't use Node.js. A first survival game version release. Do a plummet mode, total random stuff. Right, where was I? So this wasn't compiling at all, and it was because the room renderer component. Am I going to need? Why has it got the material in here? Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yep. I'm back to. I'm remembering. So I need somewhere to stick this. And we'll have nothing rude, thanks. So some more meshes we need. Oh, are they meshes? Yeah, it's got smart. So these are going to be the verts. Oh, okay. We have them down here. All right. Feels a bit... I can't quite remember my whole setup on this, but whatever. Okay, so diorama. Your chunk height is too small. Oh well. Why you no tell me? Are you finding out for the first time now, or are you upset a second time? XYZ, RGB, A. All right, we'll do RGBA for the time being. Normal, verts. All right. All right. Hello, people. Shouldn't it be namespace standard? But for V4 Real, no, I don't actually like using the standard namespace. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I was actually answering something different. I was answering why I'm doing that and not doing a using namespace, but yeah. All right. Okay, so that's looking good. Now, hello little Teasel cat. I also found you on Discord. Yeah, I'm on Discord. Yep, yep. I might put up a prize in a week. Oh yeah. Thanks for joining. You know I can hear you. Yeah, I know. It depends whether I'm trying to answer quickly and whether how much my brain I'm trying to put on you. And besides, I don't want you hearing me. That's scary. What is the soundtrack? This isn't nearly as good as I remembered it. This is bad. This is Castlevania Symphony of the Night soundtrack. Can't even say it. Hello, Tin Hammer. Someone else, it's been a while. Right. So we've got the room renderer component. Now, we need... what am I doing? So let's go and have a look in our Lua. There we go. So it's in here. And this is block definitions. So how do we get hold of the block definitions? And the answer is I don't know. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Set of definition from Lua. That's what I need. So the Lua blocks library, how do we... Right. Right. So actually, I have a problem here. Darn it. He's been watching most of the day. So I've just realised this blocks library is pretty terrible. It's not at all geared towards rooms at all. Gosh, I've got some work cut out if I want to get Tiny Galaxy into a state where it can load and unload different rooms all the time. Shush, sheesh. I should probably start doing that actually. Work on that. Okay, so the problem is that the Lua blocks library is global for the game mode, but really the block definitions should be per room. So we've got a bit of a problem. So what I'm trying to work out is, yeah, I'm gonna actually move something. I said it should be in here. I'm gonna move it into the block definitions. I may live to regret this. Do 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 do. Doodly 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 doodly. Do 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 diddly do 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 diddly do do. And I can't do that because the block definitions is global. Right, so I do actually have an issue here. I do have a problem. I have a problem, which is the block definitions is in the shared library, but the shared library doesn't know anything about vertices. So I'm going to think about this. That sucks, doesn't it? You weren't expecting that. So I guess the big deal here is the block definitions. So set definition from Lua. Maybe this just reads the file name and that's it. And something else has to sort it out later. But then it's going to be a rubbish kind of lookup. The block definition really does need to know the index. So I'm going to do something slightly different here. And then there can be any other flags in here, so no, that's fine. Model definition. I'm umming and ahhing over this one. So it points to the model definition, and the model. Well, I've spelled that wrong as well. Definition. And that's going to be a pointer into some other data structure owned within here. So not. So let's get rid of that. Why isn't that working? It's a vector, of course it does. Model equals. Okie dokie. So that does mean alright, excellent. What am I looking at? I have an inventory in the game. Excellent. RGB normal mesh. What's the problem? Yeah, that's the chunk renderer. I don't get what's its big problem. I mean, that should actually be RGBA. Oh gosh, yeah, that was a funny one. What am I looking at? Is in Frostrum, create commands. Why is that not compiling? Or, it says can't delete an incomplete type. That's what we need. VAO instance. Right, we've got this old issue here. Right, one of the things I've just realised is that I am actually going to ditch all the RGBA-ness from this. It's ridiculous, the idea of having alpha in your... Does it make sense? Oh, I'm suddenly backtracking. No, I'll fix that later. Whatever. No. Da, da, da. Right, does this mean I'm gonna have? I'm about to have to. Yeah. Hello, Lazy Colonel. Damn it, that's in the wrong place. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of draggy repetition here. So this is the second time I've been doing something that I probably want to use the VAO pool, and yeah, I can't really see myself. Normally it's the third time you copy something, that's what we tend to talk about. It's the third time you copy something is when is when you look at refactoring it. So I'm going to leave it for the time being. These just don't exist, these files though, so that sucks. Right, so what do we have? VA pool get instance. Alright. VA pool release instance. Get a new instance. Rebind. Dooba dooba. It's interesting that that's not working out. Why not? Yeah, so the VAO pools should probably be set up with a yeah, as their own class or something, factory or something. Because trying to recreate a new VAO pool every time there's a different set of VBOs is a bit of a drag. Let's go and have a look and see what's in here. See, this kind of does look rather like it should be templatized, right? It's just a free list really at the moment. Should I just templatize this right now? So these are the ones that are actually different. X, Y, Z, UV, normal, VA instance. Templatize all the things. I'm not inclined to templatize it right now. The RGBA will need to be different, but this is, to be honest, this should really be. So what we could do is okay, it's got this binding stuff. Again, I'm going to hijack this for the time being. It's looking good. Yeah, that's cool. Oh gosh, I'm starting to fall asleep. See you, Flint Steel Man. This is yeah. Let me duplicate it and chew over the differences. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so that looks that this bit could be easily templatized. I mean, this is basically a free list. So Right, so we do actually have one of those. So we're going to go back to this. Oh no, that's fine. Hello, Unpause, how are you doing? Yeah, so I've got about another 20-25 minutes of this before I need to go and do something else. Oh, let's go into debug. At least it compiles, I think. No. Dun, 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 dun. I will not have people coming in here and pimping their own games and stealing my cat's love. Right, now I don't actually think this is going to do much. Good again. Right, I can't remember where I put it now. Somewhere around here I placed them. Oh, I can see down there. This is the fun aspect of debug mode. I'm loading very few chunks. Okay, well I don't know where they are. So let's... Right, okay, they are there. Alright, so let's put a row of them. So that's okay. That means that it doesn't know how to draw them, but they are being loaded and saved, and that's kind of the best thing. The game looks so good. Yeah, it looks better in high detail. Sorry, with a bigger draw distance. But yeah, it's starting to look cute, which is what I want. I'll ignore your previous statement because everything is about you liking my game. Right. Yeah, can't move there. You guys leaving those gaps around. Now you can see it's not Minecraft. Have you seen these? This is the start of me loading custom models. So these are, I've replaced an extrusion with one of them, But this was me testing. I could load in Magica voxel data. So this is from a art package. So I'm quite pleased with that. How do you open on this thing? How do you open a model? Down there. Of course it's down there. Yeah, so that's this one. But I haven't got the colours in yet. Just because of how I was rendering that model. Yeah, the grass does look good, I think. I think this looks good. I think there's a lot of great stuff to be done to make this look more rounded and soft, but this is actually kind of good enough to satisfy even me. Yeah. Do you save it as a model or as some kind of map? Well, the extrusions are saved as a grayscale height map, and that's a very easy way to author nice content, and it puts limits on what you can create, which is actually a good thing. But the models that I'm sort of building up to with these things, they're going to be for the flowers and stuff, because if you look at the flowers at the moment, they're just a crossbeam, they're just the classic X. But I actually think now I'm getting into more detail that I want custom models, and the crosses don't cut it anymore. They just don't cut it. They need to be punched in the throat. Yes, and very yes. Right. So what was I doing? Can't remember. Oh yeah. I was going over here to where the things that we can't see were being rendered. Yeah, so that's actually I kind of hijacked the extrusion just to load this other model, but obviously it's using the wrong colouring because it's using the UV mapping from the underlying thing. So that's how extrusions work. Anyway. So, when it comes to well, I mean, Magica Voxel and the other types, these bits of software are, this is free and is geared towards doing voxel data. So, challenge. If any of you want to get a block in, you need to test. Go model A 16 by 16 by 16 Magica Voxel model. Right, anyway. Well, no, I'm just, it's not a challenge. You don't have to do it. Add the teasel model I made. You'll have to send it to me. Hey! Oh, bless. BD00 just subscribed to Teasel. You know what that means? That means Teasel party. Whoa! Look at that paw. Teasel says thank you. Teasel, say thank you. Well, that's enough of a party with Teasel. Add. Oh, she moved. That's how much she loves you. That's how much she loves you. Right. And Soph Kimbley. Whoa, Teasel, she's never had so much fun. Whoa. Do you know what? Seeing as that was 2 people subscribing, come on, little cat, say hello. Come on. She's purring. Wow. Right, I can absolutely guarantee she was saying thank you very much. You have you've helped confirm some kind of financial stability, and for that, as a cat, I am very grateful. That's what she just said to me to translate to you. Right. Magica Voxel isn't available for Linux. What is available for Linux? And Colton, oh, what is with this? People are being very kind. Teasel. Whoa. The thing is, I actually like this stupidity, but whoa. We got cheering as well and everything. Whoa. That's what Teasel... Do you know what? Teasel is so furry. She's the only furry object that can be seen from space. When she's lying on the Great Wall of China, which incidentally you can't see from space, which is an urban myth. But it's true that she's furry. Aww. Alright, thank you. Cheers, Colton J96. Alright. Back to the non-cat. Thanks, guys. That's just bought me more Lego or more monster models. Right. Well, that's 3 in a row. That's the first time I've had 3 payments in a row. If someone wants to top it off with a £1 million donation, that would be great. And self-kit teaser. Whoa. Okay. Now I'm regretting starting doing this because basically, whoa. All right, Teasel. All right, look at everyone. Look. Do you realise, guys, unless you... Now I'm going to do emotional blackmail. Unless you cheer me, Teasel doesn't get stroked. So Teasel gets stroked every time there's a cheer. All right. Whoa. Hey, look. Oh, big mouth for a little cat. And she's gone on to cleaning herself, because that's what I do first thing when I wake up in the morning. All right. Right. Right, what was I doing? I've completely forgotten. Read model. Yeah, so, right, I've got no clue what I'm doing. So, in an ideal world, if this is where we specify the model gets loaded, or do you know what? Maybe I should be loading these. So how about if I did dio.resources.load model. Cube 4. So that was a thingy. And then did ID equals that. I'm trying to think if that makes sense, because then I can redirect this through the resource loader. I would like to carry on the donation train. Well, that's 4 in a row. Oh, I tell you, I'm going to tell my grandkids about this. And I think Teasel's got hyper excited as well. It's oh yeah, would like to carry on the donation train if you could donate. Yeah, I don't. So JFrap, the only thing that was different was that the other guys have enabled credit card payments, but you were paying by PayPal, so it didn't make any difference. Well, JFrap, I did total random stuff. I don't know whether yours is down to money or problems, but for some reason PayPal doesn't work on my account for JFrap, but it works with him on other streamers, so I don't know. But it's alright, guys. Just obviously do sell your grannies to donate to me, or sign up to Patreon or on here. But in the meantime, here's some free Teasel. I'm going to have a subscribers only Teasel stream at some point. Right. Yeah, I was wondering maybe do something like this, DIO resource, and then we could actually do What is that craziness in the background? No. Fair enough, unpause. Thanks. Destroy texture emotes. I'm going to have to refactor this quite a lot to include loading different block definitions per room. This is rather loud and weird, isn't it? Ah, Teasel just sneezed. It was a sneasel. You can send it early via PayPal, really? Yeah, I should be able to add any donation you give directly onto the list. So, PM me the thingy. Oh yeah, likely story. No, all right. All right. Seeing as he's offering to give me money, I will do that. It is a sneasel. Yes. Alright, I'm just sorting out my PayPal. And I can't remember how to do this, but whatever. No, I genuinely can't remember how to do this. What's going on here? Is PayPal, your PayPal account is the same email that you use to log in, right? Ding 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 ding. I can send an invoice. Can I do that? Hang on a sec. This is weird. Oh yeah. I don't know how to do that. All right. So that was a bit of a misdirection. So I'm going to get rid of this. There's no point me writing something that I'm going to have to basically redo quite a lot. So I've got 7 more minutes before I head off to get ready and talk. Rob, I made you 2 models. Have you sent? Do. By the way, this is a bit of a learning experience for me. You should set up a public repo, diorama contributions. Oh, you sent them on Discord. Okay. Cheers. Yeah, I don't get why my PayPal account won't accept money from JFrap. Alright, so off stream what I just did then was trying to request money. A public repo, I'm not so sure about that because I'm just, at the moment, I'm just looking at mucking about with people's contributions, and GitHub is a bit too extreme for people that aren't Git familiar. Yeah, alright, we're still in the EU. Right. So I'm going to have to do a bodge here because I need to actually load this model. So how am I going to do this? So the Lua, XYB. Close all of this. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? So it's taking in the block definitions, but it's also going to have to take in whatever that just said, RGBAs. Now, the reason I'm going to forward declare that. Where is Teasel? Can't you see her? Right, well, this has turned into a bit of a mess of a stream. Finally, he's given money to me. Right, let me go and see. Basically, I haven't really achieved much code. I need to have a think about this relationship between the block definitions and the vex, because this here is the problem. That's a big problem. So I could pass in a delegate for responding to when a model needs loading, but yeah. All right, so let's see about this. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at this. All right, let's try that. There you go. Flipping it, that was quite long-winded. Quite long-winded indeed. All right. You're in the list. Sheesh. That was tough going, wasn't it? That was tough. And I need to head off now as well. So I'm going to probably have to do a delegate here. So I'm actually going to write this just before I go. We'll do a forward. New model required. New model requested delegate. And that can be null, right? New model So on the server side, it's not going to do this. Oh, I've got new model now. Come on, we must get doing this. Well, I'm gonna. So in 20 minutes, I will be on this other channel, unless something goes hideously wrong, which it might do. And then new model. Yeah, so to do, read if it was a model. If so, do call the callback. All right. And that doesn't work. Why not? Okay, so this is back to compiling, and I've got a hook. It already says Robert Swan live interview. Well, I can say I'm not there yet. Yes, okay, it's working. Flipping out. Okay, so there's, I feel I'm starting to go as far as I can with the shortcut I made, where I treat it as only loading one one room at a time. Because it did used to work with more than one room, but each room, multiple rooms had to share the same blocks. And actually, that needs to not be the case. We need to be able to dynamically load and unload blocks. So that's upcoming. Right, but we're getting there. Guys, cheers. I'm going to go and start setting up. But if you can, if you want to watch, so watch me in a bit. We'll host here. That didn't work, did it? No. Oh, I can't be bothered. Guys, I will see you in 15 minutes or so, but I'll mention on here and on Discord and Twitter. All right, ta-ra for now. So next.